Alright, this your boy BK Boy 91, my man Goons Out 16 right here. Episode 1 of the Great Debaters. We're gonna do a little preview for game 2. But before we start that, we're gonna talk about game 1 of the NBA Finals. Heat versus OKC Thunder.
Yep.
What was your thoughts on game 1, man?
Game 1, being a Heat fan, I was real happy in the first half, Came out, a lot of energy, a lot of good three-point shooting. The scores were spread around. Battier, LeBron, Chalmers, Bosh, Dwayne, But second half, they hit us with a rush. We couldn't recover. KD finished them off in the fourth. And now we are where we are today, man.
Now that you mentioned Bosh, what's your thoughts on Erik Spoelstra not starting?
I think it's blasphemous in my Stephen A. Smith voice. Yeah, because Bosh said he was ready. Like, his second game back, basically. He said he was ready. He said
I heard that Erik Spoelstra said he didn't think it was fair. I mean, it's the playoffs. The guy's healthy. What do you mean it's not fair? But hey,
ridiculous.
I'm no NBA coach. What do I know?
It's pretty ridiculous, man. Yeah, Erik Spoelstra's made a ton of bonehead moves, man.
I agree.
Throughout his years, but it's bigger than Erik Spoelstra. The reason why we lost that game anyway. We got to come out with more energy. First off, because OKC is a young team. They'll run all over you. They're like gazelles, man. So, we just got to pick up the defensive effort and we be good in game 2.
What do you think about Dwayne Wade's performance? I know he's been getting a lot of heat from everybody. Dwayne Wade is finished. He's washed up. I mean, you all these reporters talking about him. He goes again in the Indiana series. At the end of the Indiana series, they was talking about, Dwayne Wade's back.
Yeah.
Like he left. He went somewhere. I mean,
yeah.
I believe Dwayne Wade's still one of the top players in the NBA.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that, man?
Well, me personally, Dwayne Wade is my favorite player.
Okay.
So, it just makes me mad when people say that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, being objective, though, he, during these playoffs, he has had the worst playoff run of his career, possibly. Okay. Maybe his rookie season was worse. But, we expect him to put up superstar numbers, every game. But he's not doing it. And he is a little bit hurt by his knee. But as he says himself, if you're out on the court, you're healthy. So
I agree.
Basically, there's no excuse for that, and he hasn't been up to par.
All right, let's talk about the Thunder, man. These young boys they're tough, man.
Yeah.
23, 22, 23. These boys, they're hungry. They could
hungry.
play, man.
Yeah, they're amazing. And I personally think Russell Westbrook doesn't get enough credit, but Kevin Durant is amazing, so I kind of understand it when people be like, you look at the Thunder, you automatically think, boom, Kevin Durant, but Russell Westbrook doesn't get enough credit to me. And James Harden off the bench,
now that you brought up James Harden,
he's a killer, man.
He only had 6 points in the first game. You think?
Yep.
You think you guys could hold him to only 6 points this game?
No, because he's a great scorer,
Yep.
He's so herky-jerky, he's kind of like Manu a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's real good, man. He's awesome.
Right, and that fourth quarter, man, we seen the last series the Thunder were in against the Spurs. Kevin Durant, it's like he just goes into another gear.
Yep.
He picks it up.
Flips the switch,
17
man.
points in the fourth quarter in game 1.
Yep.
I mean,
amazing.
He made the way he does it. He makes it look so easy, smooth.
But you got to think about it though, that it wouldn't come as easy if LeBron decided to stick him throughout most of the game.
I was watching First Take earlier. They was talking about that. Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith. They were saying LeBron James is the MVP.
Yeah.
Why isn't he sticking the other team's best player? And Kevin Durant sticking LeBron. You think Erik Spoelstra will make a move?
He should.
Put LeBron on Kevin Durant?
And if he doesn't, then it's got to be LeBron telling whoever's guarding him, move. I got to get Durant. I'm the only one that's tall enough and fast enough, and he's stronger than Durant. So I don't see why.
So what's your predictions on tonight's game?
Game 2, I say the Heat win by 8. I say D Wade drops 35 or more. I say LeBron goes for 30 and 10, whether it be in rebounds or assists. We shall to see. Chris Bosh goes for around 17, and we get good support by our supporting cast.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man.
True.
I'm going with OKC by 6 points. I think Kevin Durant's gonna have another monster game.
Okay.
Russell Westbrook, I think he's gonna have a good game, and I think James Harden's gonna pick it up. I say he goes for about 18 or 20 points tonight. Serge Ibaka, I think he'll have a solid game, double-double.
Nah.
That's what I think, man.
All right, man.
I think so.
Okay.
And the key thing I want to see tonight is if Eric Spoelstra is gonna, start Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh said he was good to go.
Yep.
Last series he was good to go.
Game 6, he said that.
And Eric Spoelstra comes up and says he didn't think it was fair
for Bosh to play
What?
in the fourth quarter.
What was he thinking? I don't know. I mean, we're not NBA coaches,
True.
We're just spectators. What do we know? But tonight, that's what I want to see.
Tonight,
I want to see if Dwayne Wade steps it up. I want to see if James Harden could pick it up.
Don't.
Let's see if Eric Spoelstra decides to start Chris Bosh.
Please do.
And after tonight's game, we'll probably be making another video.
Yep.
Thank you for watching The Great Debaters episode 1. Shout out to my man, The True 68083.
Yep. Shout out to you, boy.
Who else? EDP 445.
Yeah.
Out in Cali. He's making those Eagles videos. Look out for him.
Making finals videos too.
Yep.
Look out for that, boy.
All right, so we see you guys next time. All right.
Deuces.